Saturday night, just shy of 8 p.m. Eastern, and we are live in the cold. It's freaking chilly in Maine, people. But we're still live, and we got a fire going on. I don't know if you can see that, but we got a fire. And yeah, that's a really big stack today. So we have what we call the pre-sale tray, the 100 tray, the 200 tray, the 300 tray, the 400 tray, geode slices, some inexpensive jewelry findings, and there's only a few things in that bottom tray. Anyway, we got lots coming up for you. Like I said, it's just shy of 8 o'clock on Saturday night in the East Coast. And if you are watching this and the live in red and white doesn't show up on your screen, then you're watching a recording. Just to do the time check, we're usually on live from 8 p.m. Eastern to about 9:30, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So if you're not watching during that time, you are watching a recording. And I'm here sitting at what we call the studio table where we broadcast from. And Chris is sharing. So I'm going to babble for a little while after I cough. So as I mentioned, it is pretty cold here. It's like 42, rainy, with a wind chill of 36 degrees. Yes, it is June and our wind chill is 36 degrees. Our low tonight will be 39 degrees. Yes, it is June. It is June here in Maine, just like it is June everywhere else. But it is going to be 39 degrees tonight. Liz, what's your temperature? And hi, Liz. Hi, John. I think I missed a couple other comments, but I can't get them to scroll. Maybe Chris will tell me who else has said hello, because I can't see anything other than Liz and John. Chris, can you see any of the other comments? No. Okay. So if I missed your comments, say hi again, because I can't see anything other than John saying hi, Liz saying it's cold here too. Hey, Dr. Deb. Hey, Roseanne. Yeah, I'm not happy with this. 62, woman? You got 20 degrees on us. And like 26 when it comes to wind chill. Hey, Kathy. It's probably warm where Kathy is. Dr. Deb, I don't know what June weather is in 80. Oh, God, people. As much as I don't like the heat, this is a little insane. And we are going to have temperatures in the 40s and 50s for like the next 5 days because it's going to be raining here. So it's just crazy cakes. And it's windy. So that's what gives us the wind chill of, an outdoor show. Oh, that's awful with no sun and wind. Yeah, that's pretty terrible. There was a festival here today. I wonder how they made out. I wouldn't be there. Trust me. It's a little too chilly for June. 88 degrees in Houston. Nice, Kathy. Rub it in. Yeah. So
I'll take my 39.
Chris said he'll take his low of 39.
I'll put on a blanket.
Oh, they sold 8 bolos. Probably because people wanted to cinch them up to keep their necks warm.
They were doing an outdoor show?
Yeah, they were doing an outdoor show with no sun and wind. Sounds awful. Yeah, I know. New England is, especially where we are, as far up the coast as we are, it's can be a little crazy weather-wise. I've always said it's going to snow on my birthday, but my birthday's in July, so I hope it never really happens.
Maybe if we go to
Alaska for my birthday one year.
No, I was thinking New Zealand.
New Zealand. All right.
I need a bear. I need a bear.
You need a bear.
Oh.
Don't get them out of order because they're like posted in order.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That does not sound like fun, Roseanne. I hope your husband is okay. Now, if you could just turn the bear slightly so I could see it as well. No. The image, you wackadoodle. All right, everybody. Leah, I don't blame you for not wanting to be outside today. It's pretty freaking miserable. Our first stone is an agatized, fossilized snail. And it looks pretty decent.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's pretty good, people. All right, so I'm going to show you a side view on these. This one is not super thick, so it's definitely within our normal tolerance. And this one is 16.
It's number one.
It is number one.
I don't know if you said that. I wasn't.
I watch it. I'll put you on camera, Mr. I need a shave. Number one is $16, and that is a agatized, fossilized snail.
I'm gonna turn the lights off and see it. Wow, that.
Great. You just want to put us in the dark, huh? All right. Number two is, we are in the dark now. Number two, which I almost dropped, is another agatized, fossilized snail. And this one is a little thicker, but still within our tolerances. And this one is $10. I'm glad he's good. Oh my God, your sister was in the hospital too, Roseanne? Chris, you have to remember, I only see the last comment, maybe sometimes two. So if I missed anything, let me know.
Yeah.
I hope she's okay. I guess she got released, so that hopefully is good news. All right, that was number two. Number three is a different shape. This one has been marqueed. Yes, that is a new word, marqueed.
You verbized it.
I verbized it. I guess that's a good way to say it. I'm trying to get that light ring to not be there, but I'm also trying to show you the shape. So when I hold my fingers like this, it's perfectly fine, Chris. I just wanted to show the shape. And again, not super thick, perfect cab thickness in my opinion. And this one is also $10. This is number three. What's wrong?
I'm just looking. Some of these have snails within the snails.
Snails within the snails.
Yes.
All right. So disclaimer on number four. Number four is thick.
Liz is taking number three.
Liz takes number three. Oh God. Pneumonia and an asthma attack. Hold on. I lost number four. There's the side view of number four. And there is, so you can see the whole snail. And I'm going to try to show you the top. This one actually has a pretty nice, Julie List isn't here to make sure I'm saying this right, comilla, something like that, which is the tip of this little puppy, which isn't a puppy, by the way.
Snail.
It is a snail. It is $16 for number four. Two more of these. This is another big one. Not super, super thick, but a little bit thicker than the first three. That's pretty cool. This is number five. And number five, another agatized, fossilized snail. And Chris said there's a snail inside the snail, and this is number 13.
No, it's $13. It's
sorry, number five for $13. That
window in the middle.
Yeah, that window is another snail. I don't know if you can tell. But that's pretty cool, people. That's unique. Hey, Jen, how are you feeling? That was number 5 for 13. Oh, and number 6 has that perfect camella or something like that. I have no idea how to say that word, people. Number 6. That's a pretty stone. Number 6, smaller. Still a little on the thicker side, but not too thick. Still within our tolerance on this one is 9. Oh, I'm glad you're doing okay and just tired. And that is almost like all agatized crystal now. That's pretty cool.
From this location, only 5% of the fossil snails are agatized. 95% are limestone.
Or bottomatized?
No.
Hey, Sarah. All right. Azurite and malachite is up next, and this is number 7. That's a gorgeous freaking stone, people. Waiting for it to show up on the screen. That's a really pretty stone.
Dr. Deb's having little skipping issues and wants to know if anyone else is having skipping issues. It's really cold and cloudy here, so it might be our internet.
It's cold, it's cloudy, and it's windy.
Kathy
Number
E wants to know.
Number 7 is 19 and going to Kathy E. Jen says she's not having any issues. Yeah, so I know we're up to 15. For those of you who weren't here in the beginning, it is 42 degrees in Maine. It is cold, it is windy, it is raining, and our wind chill right now is 36 degrees. All right, number 8 is up next. Trying to tilt that. Roseanne said a little blurry. Number 8, Janet E doesn't even care. It is 21, Janet, and I'll give you a side view. Again, a little on the thicker side, but not your dream weather. Not in June, lady, not in June. Number 9 is up next, and again, that is another gorgeous stone, very malachite-y in this one. So much of this middle section here is just malachite, and it's really pretty.
Azurite droplets.
Yes, azurite bloops.
I was going to say
I don't blame you on hating the heat, but you know, June, when you have to wear your winter coat, is a little bit much. Number 8.
I had to put on the winter slippers.
Sorry, number 9 is 21. Number 10 is an odd duck. Like Chris. So that has almost a ring of green around that grayer area. The sun does make, the sun when it's cold just makes everything feel better, in my opinion. And it's like a really light azurite. So you have the green, then you have a little bit of like an azurite ring, then a light azurite, and it looks like almost more malachite in the center. That is a very interesting stone, and I'm going to try to get it up a little closer. It was 90 by Jen.
Well, wasn't it 84 here 2 days ago?
Yeah, it was 84 3 days ago. I don't know. What one day was really warm. Thursday was really warm here. Hey, Sherry. So this is number 10 for 17. Number 11 is up next, and now we have the complete opposite. It's almost all azurite.
Is that the baby one?
That is the baby one. Almost all azurite. Another really pretty stone.
Bloops of malachite.
Yeah, with a bloop of malachite on the right, my right, and a bloop of malachite on the bottom. Number 11 is going to Dr. Deb. Dr. Deb, it is 12.
It's like the baby one.
She likes them little, especially little and round. Although the next one is not little or round. Number 12. Pretty pair. Has that lighter, almost light malachite through here and up in here. I mean, azurite. And then a nice mix of azurite and malachite, especially on the right-hand side of this stone. Trying to give you a little closer view on that right side. It's really pretty.
It is pretty. They party.
That is number 12. And number 12 is 17.
Just a walk in the car. A walk in the car.
A walk in the car.
A cakewalk is what I was trying to say. Or a walk in a party.
Are you drinking?
I did. I had that much. I'm not used to drinking.
We're switching to
Hardly drinking.
Botswana and Botswana agate.
These are some of the best colored Botswanas we have. I dug them all out. Individually picked these out of the lot.
This is number 13. And number 13 is a pretty stone with a pretty pattern. I'm going to rotate it this way and bring it up a little closer. And this one is $9 for number 13.
I love an agate.
Do you love a good agate?
Mm-hmm.
What about a bad agate? Number 14 almost looks like lips. And I don't know. Hang on, people. I think there might be a little shadow effect in the bottom of that stone as well. And that is number 14. And number 14, hey, Connie B, number 14 is 9.
I thought it was an eyeball.
Okay. Number 15 is up next. Vicky K. Hey, Vicky K. Vicky K is taking 14. She beat Roseanne. And this is number 15. I don't know which way I'd go with this one. It's pretty either way I turn it. Number 15 is $9. Number 16's little, but wait till you see the pattern in it. This is number 16. It is smaller than the other ones that we've had so far, but that pattern, hey, Laurier.
Fortification.
It is a fortification pattern. I probably, if I was making a pendant, would do it that way because not only does it look like a nice fortification, it shows the whole thing if you bail it at the top where the light ring is, but it looks like a bunny profile.
I thought the other way, it looked like an aerial view of a stalking tiger.
Okay. Roseanne, it's yours for 7. I'm just going to ignore Chris and the stalking tiger.
Roseanne.
All right, number 17. I definitely, I like my points down. Jen just sent you a DM.
Okay.
He won't be able to look at it until he's not watching the live, though. I would do it this way because even though I like point down, I think this one shows up perfectly this way. It doesn't really matter because Roseanne's taking it for 9.
The eternal flame.
I see the stocking.
Ha
Sure.
Sylvia's always on my side when she's not.
Roseanne, I'm going to assume drilled everything tonight as same as last week. Number 18 is my last of the Botswanas. I don't know what I see in this one.
It's blurry. I see blurry.
You see blurry? And that's probably because there's a lot going on. I mean, all right, I'm going to rotate it. Yes, drill Roseanne's.
All right.
Let's see. Does that come back into focus?
Yeah, that's a little better. No, it's blurry.
Any better?
I got a delay. Looks
There's
like a bird. Oh yeah.
Chris.
That helped.
Chris.
What?
There's a bug. There's a bug right there. Please deal with the bug. Sorry, everybody. There's a bug.
That's way over there. Just a little beetle.
He didn't kill it. He just flung it across the basement. Okay.
It was attracted to your light.
All right. Is that any better now that we've...
It was better till you got freaked out by the bug.
Well, it was a biggish bug. All right. That is number 20.
Hmm. It was a little beetle, like a click beetle.
Yeah, it was a bug I didn't like.
Tracy's never met a bug she liked.
All right. Number 18 is 8. I got the cooties, people. All right.
It's probably on your toe now. I'm so helpful.
Now my foot's itchy. I don't like you. All right, we're headed to Indonesia with the next stone, which some people call the pink Larimar. Pink Larimar does not exist. This is truly called naturalite, but most people refer to it. Whoever said that, not helpful. Has to be Kathy E. About flying roaches.
Because she's in Texas.
Yes.
Yeah.
When I first moved to Texas and I met the first flying roach, oh, that was awful. Anyway, Thompsonite is what it is normally called. This is Thompsonite or naturalite out of Indonesia. And this one is going to Janet E. For 19.
19 for 19?
19 for 19. And this is number 20, a pretty pair of naturalite, aka Thompsonite. Ooh. Why don't you say that a little louder?
There's some earring pairs of these later on.
Number 20 is 16. So I know, Kathy, you're a relatively new person. I'm originally from the Northeast, spent almost the first 30 years in the Northeast before moving to Houston from Rhode Island. This is number 21. So they say everything's bigger in Texas, and heck, the bugs really were bigger in Texas.
Yeah, you gotta go to Florida.
It freaked me the heck out. All right, number 21 is 19. And it really does look like Larimar, just pink, but it's not.
It's really hard too. Oh my goodness, it's hard.
Oh, Connie. No, I would make Chris do it. All right, this one, number 22, has a little bit of a dome. Not sure you can see that, but trust me, a dome's right in the middle of that pear, but it is a very pretty pear. It's a petite pear. It is number 22, and it very much has that tortoise pattern that is what you're looking for in your Larimar, but this is pink, which means it is Thompsonite. Hey, Ashley, I didn't finish everything, but I'll send you pictures either tomorrow or it's really cold here and I didn't want to be in the basement. 22 goes to Janet E. And this one is in my hand. It is 16. One more heart, number 23. Slippery little heart. Come back here, heart. Number 23. And number 23 is 19.
High gloss on them.
And for those of you who haven't been around to see what I do with hearts, I like doing my heart cattywampus so that it looks like, we call them drunken hearts, but that way, because if you do something with the bell there, it just looks like a big old wide pear. And the last one, and I have to tell you a little bit, that's natural, right? Making Chris look at it, because
yeah.
All right, so there is a natural vug on number 24, and that vug is up here in the corner. So you're not going to have a smooth surface if you are just drilling and baling. If you're wire wrapping, you should be fine. It is a thinner stone, so some of you like that for wire wrapping. If you're bezel setting, it should be fine because why stone? Because it's not on the front of the stone, it is just on the edge of the stone. So that is number 24. It is a very petite pear. Pretty pear, but petite.
It has a little heart shape in it.
Somebody is dog sitting the neighbors. I can't read that comment. Have a great night. Bye, whoever you are, because I can't see it. Do you not see it?
I saw it. Like closed captioning.
12. No, somebody said, have a great night, dog sitting the neighbor's dog, and the neighbors are getting restless.
I haven't. Oh, there it is. That was Jen.
All right, you can take tray pre-sale away.
Tray pre-sale. Going on the floor.
Okay, disclaimer for the first row. The first row is a non-drillable row because it is amber. Number 100, Indonesian amber, usually referred to as zebra amber.
It comes up drilled.
Tusky,
What?
what you doing?
Well, I was helping Chris drill amber one day, and the drill got all stucky, and Chris said bad.
You need to come a little further in because you had a shadow across your head, Tusk.
Chris said bad words because the amber made the drill bit all gummy-wummy.
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 Chris doesn't say bad words.
Ooh.
Chris is from Minnesota. He's nice. All right, so number 100. That's how clear this amber is. Do you want to see it fluoresce? This is number 100. It is 14, and Chris is going to hit it with the UV light.
Hit it with the UV.
Yep, that just went completely blue, people. That's how you know your amber is real.
Come on and hit with your UV.
I'm not going to fluoresce all the ambers, But if you want to see one fluoresce, let us know. Number 101 is a pretty marquee. I'm going to try to hold it balanced. 100 is going to Talea. Hey, Talea. This is number 101. 101 is 14. 102 is giant, but it's amber, so it's super, super light. This is number 102. Talea said hi, Tusky.
Hi, Talea.
This is number 102, and 102, even though it's huge, is $16 because
that inclusion is super cool.
It's light. This is even gianter. Yes, that's another word, gianter. And again, look at how clear. Then I'll hold it in my hand. Number 103. And 103 is the biggest of the ambers. And 15 because it's still super light. And what you see back there, that's the price tag. All right, switching gears. Did you switch these around at all?
No.
Okay. Number 104. I'm going to start with the side view because this is super thin. So some of you will love it, some of you will hate it. 104. We haven't done 105. This is 104. Do you want the last amber, the big one, Talea?
No, the big one was 103.
If it was the biggest one, it's 103. If it was the next biggest, it's 102. 104, Janet E doesn't care. Janet E, it is 24.
She said 103. So
all right, so Talea, it's this one. If it's not that one, let me know.
The last number, so yeah.
But that one will go on your pile. All right, number 105, back to normal thickness. 105, another beautiful, I never even told them what stone this is, and Janet E grabbed it. This is blue opalized petrified wood from Indonesia.
Turn the lights back on because the stone's just a little bit blurry.
This is number 105, and it is 24. Well, I hate being in the dark personally, but
you're married to me, you're always in the dark.
Number 106 is, oh, thank you, is another thin one. Number 106 is 26. There's the price. There's the stone, number 106. Now I'll put it in my hand.
I think that is a little less blurry.
Well, I don't understand you wanting darkness.
I'm playing with lights.
106. And the last one is actually a sort of double-sided stone. It's not completely flat-backed. It is 29. It is number 107. But good Lord, that is a pretty stone.
A lot going on.
All right, I'm going to lay it on the table as the jewelry maker. There is, for bezel setters, if you are not doing a gallery style, it will have a little bit of wobble in it. Talea takes 106. If you're a wire wrapper, you'll be fine. If you're a drill and bail, you'll be fine. If you are just bezel setting and cutting out the back, you'll be fine. But, okay, so I don't know if y'all see this, but I see like golden retriever or a lab with a little poodle. And it's like,
I see the little poodle, but I think the other thing is a giant chick.
no, it's two dogs. It's like Lady and the Tramp. So if you name your jewelry, number 107 could be Lady and the Tramp.
Or Lady and Big Bird.
No. It is not Big Bird. You weirdo.
I can move those around.
Number one. My husband is weird. 108 is a purple chalcedony moon.
Blue moon, blue moon, I'm really
Lady and the Tramp is going to Laurier. Laurier, do you want that drilled right through Big Bird?
You are so.
You're so weird. Number 108. Dr. Deb, don't encourage him. Number 108 is 12.
Purple moons.
Number 108 goes to Liz.
108 for Liz,
And Drill Laurier. Number 109, another purple chalcedony moon. I have tears, people. I might have to put you in the holder and wipe my eyes in a minute. It's just my left one that's tearing. Number 109.
You want to have a big drink while you're dying of laughter?
Number 109 is 14.
Purple moon.
Looks like moons and clouds.
I think tonight's the full moon.
Today the 4th, yes. And of course, it's the full moon. We won't see it because it's 109 to Sarah P.
Sarah P. The seaweed was all the way up onto the 3rd step from the beach.
Oh, wow. So it's a king tide.
Sarah P.
Number 110. So we must be having an astronomical high tide because it was at our, so we have, what do we have, about 50 steps to the water?
Yeah, about 50 wooden steps going down from the down the cliff. And normally the high tide comes just almost to the bottom step.
So to the 50th step. Apparently we have seaweed now on our 47th step. All right, number 110. 110 is our thinnest of the moons. They're all within our tolerance, but I feel like I'm a little thinner. 110 is 14, and that's another pretty moon that is just slipping out of my freaking hand, people.
Slick.
110. And 111 is probably the deepest, darkest of the purples.
I'm the darkest purple.
In my hand. 109 is a drill. You already have that stone for her, but it's a drill for Sarah. This is 111. It is a thicker moon than the last one.
So,
and 14. It almost looks like amethyst, but it has that chalcedony look. Marcasite.
Yeah. Drop dead marcasites.
My God. 112 is a bit of a drop dead marcasite. It is a round, which some of you love. It does have a vug right here, and I'm kind of fondling my marcasite. So a little bit of a vug here on the back side. You got vugs along this edge where my thumb is. And those are mostly the vugs. And this one is 14. Again, this is number 112. And that is a pretty marcasite.
Still just ever so blurry. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, when you stop moving it, it finally will focus. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Jan GC. Oh.
Yeah, they get better.
My God, they do get better. 113. Oh my goodness, people. Oh my goodness.
It's like Stacy's mom.
Trying to get it in focus. I'm watching on Chris's camera.
Little too close. There. It's pretty.
It's really pretty. All right, I'm going to rotate it.
It's a woman singing opera.
Kathy's going to take this one. Kathy, I'm fondling it because I hadn't done that. I was just letting you see it. It is $15, and it is pretty vug free. There's a little bit of a vug right there. Hey, Debbie D, how are you? Somebody took a bite out of number 114. Look at number 114. Yes, is a hole right there that goes all the way through. That is a nice little druzy vug. Let me fondle the marcasite. There's a vug right where my finger is pressing in. There's a little vug where my index finger is now tapping, but those are all back vugs. This is $15. And this one is number 114.
Move it out a little bit and then hold it still. Waiting for my thing to catch up.
Are you coming up to Maine this year?
Told you they just get better.
Oh my God, people, look at 115. With that fortification that goes right through there, and that doesn't go all the way through, but that whole pocket is druzy.
This is 115?
This is 115. It's going to Janet E. And Janet, it is 18. If you didn't take that, I was...
That's an artisan stone there.
Well, Eastport is getting a little crazy. I'm going to take a drink for a second. More stores, more restaurants.
It's a happening place. I heard today in Eastport there was no parking.
Yeah. Even though it's cold and rainy, there was no parking today. All
Not
right.
that there's ever much parking. But
So earlier we had Botswana. Now we have sardonyx. Similar but different.
where are pumpkin makers?
This is number 116. And I'm moving my finger behind it. And that gives you the idea of the clearness in this stone. This is, I'm going to try to get it up a little bit above the comments.
Petrified dreamsicle.
Petrified dreamsicle. Oh, good Lord.
Oh, up above the comments, it's really clear.
This is $11 for number 116.
Dreamy.
It is dreamy. It's a dreamsicle. Number 117 is a little bit thicker and a little bit less translucent. It is number 117. 116 is going to Sarah P. And this one is $12.
You see those comments so much faster than I do.
That's why we're using Restream, babe.
Hmm.
Hey, Adam. Tell Dawn we are live on Restream.
We have figured out most of the glitches.
Number 118. Again, so clear. Hopefully you're seeing my finger move and you can see the price tag. It is on the thinner side. Some of you love that.
I like the banding.
The banding's really pretty. And 118 is $7.
How's the weather in Arkansas, Adam? Do you get busier?
118 goes to Roseanne.
Do you get busier in the summer? Do people need your business more in the summer?
All right. I'm going to give you a side view to start of 119. It is...
She wants 117 too, also.
It is not super thick, but it is thicker. So you're not going to get as much translucence on this one either. But if you look on where my finger is tapping on the edge, there is a little bit of shadow effect on this one. And this is a really pretty pair. Number...
It's the highway to the horizon.
Highway to the... Oh, like that way. Especially it's the highway to the horizon. Anyway, number 119... Heat equals drinking. So his business is getting, is that what you were asking? Or, oh, you weren't asking about Arkansas.
No,
All right.
asking about his personalness.
Hey, Diane, welcome. 119 is going to Roseanne for 12. And I'm going to try something else as well.
So the next four stones are blue lace. Blue lace agate from
Namibia.
Namibia. And these are nice, distinctive lace pieces. None of that blurry stuff.
This is number 120. And I'm going to give you a side view. It is a nice thickness on the thinner side for those of you who like to use less wire, if you're a wire wrapper, or even a bezel setter.
Or like a lighter weight stone.
Or a lighter weight stone. Sometimes it makes it a little bit more difficult with baling, but I have tricks. Number 120 is 19.
How the baby one.
Now, number 121 is small, but look at how beautiful that lace is. This is number 121. And this one is 12. And again, this one's a little bit thicker.
This is one stone we get asked about quite often.
Num num. Oh, I love it, Adam. So how are you guys? 121 is going to Sarah P. How are you guys doing with Restream? Is that in your internet still making Dawn nuts? 122. Maybe a little side view. It does have a bit of a dome. 122 is 19, but that laciness, I mean, it's gorgeous even on the back. 122. And then the biggest, we'll start with the back because it has the biggest price tag, $26 for number 123. And that is a pretty, pretty stone.
Pretty, pretty pony.
Pretty, pretty stone. Pretty, pretty pony. Adam, trust me. I understand that. I'm married to Chris.
Hey now.
You're a rock star?
Mm-hmm.
Not mixed up, right?
I mixed up the first row. Now I'm going to mix up the second.
All right. Number 200 takes us to Indonesia with black and red plume agate. And this one, I know we're going to get a little ring because I want to move it a little bit so you get to see that color and the pluminess. This is number 200. Yeah, my husband is in so much trouble for that, Jan, and Janet E takes number 200 for 14. He was not supposed to post that.
And I believe these black plumes are pseudomorphs. Show this one again, because this is the perfect example where the black meets the red at the top. So the plume agates are usually a colorful silica like that red at the tip. I believe that the black area, the plumes have been replaced by pyrite or marcasite. And we have a special name for that called a pseudomorph. Well, that's Chris took my job. I'm supposed to be doing geology, and I'm just sitting here taking a nap, and then I hear Chris talking about geology. What's up with that? I've been sitting in this basement all week waiting to talk about pseudomorphs.
All right, for those of you who are not personal friends on Facebook with Chris, Chris posted a video of me on my new electric trike. So it's the brand Lectric. We both have e-bikes. I have an e-trike so that when we're at campgrounds, I can take the laundry from the motorhome to the laundry easier than schlepping it. Mm-hmm. Oh, you're turning into a New Yorker. Mm-hmm. And it was quite the comedy of me on the e-bike for the first time.
Adam, I am a big mammoth. I can use big words, but Chris taught me some little words and told me I couldn't use them.
Number 201 is a big round with my fingers in the background. Bigger than a quarter. Number 201 is 16.
Bigger than a bread box.
Yes, definitely bigger than a bread box. For number 201, rather. And the e-bike is super cool once you figure out how to use it. And you're not going downhill. Downhill is freaking scary. I got up to 12 miles an hour. It was like, ah! And
Needs
our
a seatbelt.
and our road is gravel and is a little obviously hilly and
it's full of
curvy.
porcupines and
There were no porcupines out. Stop it. 202 is the one in my hand. This one is gorgeous. Does it look as gorgeous? Oh, it looks gorgeous.
yeah.
202 is 12.
I do the black at the top.
You do the black at the top. I can see that. Has it been agatized? 202, Janet E. beats Nikki. Hey, Nikki. And beats Diane and beats Sarah Prince.
Oh, wow.
And maybe other people. Because they were a little too fast. All right, I would definitely do the black on the top. For this one, number 203, that's another gorgeous one. Number 203, the plumes are so, I don't know, iridescent almost.
I was going to say plumy, but iridescent's better.
203 going to Janet E as well, and it is 14. She likes the black plume.
Yes, I do too, especially when you get good stuff like that.
All right, I think Chris picked 4 of the best blue tide seam agates I have ever seen. Also Indonesian material, discovered like in 2018 or 2019.
Mm-hmm.
Blue tide seam agate, and that is referring to that seam in this case that goes right through that stone.
Rock and Gem did I'm going to tell this story. I'm going to tell this story.
Okay, hold on, people. This is number 204. It is $14, and here's Tusky to tell you about this stone.
When this material,
by the way, there's the stone.
Oh, when I was mesmerized. When this material came out, Rock and Gem magazine did a story about it. And of course, they do all the chemical analysis and whatnot. And they found out that even though it's being sold as blue tide seam agate, there's no agate in it. No agate at all. It's a blue agate.
Diane.
Blue calcite.
Diane, your nickname is going to be Diane EC. Diane EC takes 204. Diane, have you ever purchased from us? If not, I'm going to need you to go to this, hang on, visual aid, the Seaside Stones Facebook page and send us a private message or DM, PM, whatever the heck you want to call it, with your email address, because we're going to invoice tonight.
With blue calcite. I was done with my story.
Oh, sorry, Tusky, I cut you off.
Poor Tusky.
Hey, more important things. We needed to talk to Diane. All right. Thanks, Diane. Number 205.
Blue flames.
And this one, there's the seam, and they kind of left all of the blue on one side. And I don't know. I might go. Kathy doesn't care. Liz didn't care, but Kathy was first. I'd almost go this way because then it looks like a painting.
It's called blue tide seam agate, but it's really a blue calcite.
Kathy, it's 14 and going to you. Beating Liz. And what did Adam say? Because I missed Adam.
Adam said, what is the name of the stone?
Adam got lost in the people claiming it. All right. Number 206 is up next. And this has everything going on. I don't really know where the seam might be that, but there's just so much blue going on. It is really pretty. And it is 14. 206 goes to Liz. Okay. Might be my favorite, people. 202. 202 has already been claimed. Diane, that might have been a mistype and you wanted 206, but Liz would have beat you on 206. 207. That is crazy. That is the true seam, and that is a little mini seam. I need rough.
Adam,
my saws are hungry for blue tide seam agate. I love it.
Adam, I think I can get you rough if your guy can't, but I'm sure your guy can.
207 is 15.
Did we have rough of this? Did we buy rough of this?
If you're thinking in Tucson, no.
No, when it first came out. I don't think so.
I don't know. 207 is going to Adam. Adam, please don't cut this cap in half.
It's going to make really thin cats.
All right, talking about really thin, none of this next row is really thin. They're all going to be on the higher end of our tolerance. So we're talking 6.5 to 7. But, you know, they're tiger stripe.
And I picked the most dendritic-y ones.
Who doesn't like tiger stripe agate? Again, Indonesian material. It is a little on the thicker side.
That one's got a crow flying in the bottom of it.
All right, Diane, where are you watching us? Are you watching on... I know you're watching on Facebook, but are you watching on the Seaside Stones page?
I could comment and she could click on my name.
Oh yeah, Chris is gonna comment. Okay, thanks, Adam. Chris is gonna comment, and you can just message him directly to his thingy. That made no sense.
Click on my name and send me a message.
Yes, thank you. So Chris is the other half of us. I have no idea what I'm doing now.
I was the other half of you.
No, you're our mascot.
Dendritic tiger stripe agate. 208.
No, 208. 208 is 12. Diane, let me know if you're able to click on Chris's name and message him from there. All right, 209 is up next. That's another gorgeous, not very tiger stripey, but very nice gray or black and golden inclusions. This is number 209. And 209 is 12. And if that doesn't work, can somebody put the link to our page in the comments? And that way, Diane can get to the Seaside Stones page that way. This is number 210. That's
a beautiful stone.
And that is just, I would do it in that exact orientation because it almost looks like a tree.
I was thinking that. Great
Get out of my head. 210.
But there's so much room in there.
Is 14. And hold on, people, I have to kick my husband. 210 goes to Nikki.
Nikki.
Beating John.
Nikki R.
Thanks, everybody. At least 2 of you did that.
So now, Diane, you can click on one of those links and send a message to us.
And actually, I'm going to show Sarah's comment so it stays on the bottom of the screen. Does it show up? Oh, it must show up. It'll show up in the recording.
Yeah. This one's my favorite of this group of.
All right. So right here is a druzy vug. And I don't know how close I can get to it and if it stays in focus. But you might see the sparkle in there of the druzy.
Oh, yeah, you could see the sparkle.
This is number 211.
For Kathy.
It's showing at the bottom of the page. I love it. And I'm going to take it out of there now because I can't see all the comments. Kathy takes that one for 14. So, Diane, hopefully one of those 2 ways worked. All right, now, this is what they call a doublet. And what I mean is this side is a natural stone called white lace agate, white plume agate. This side is a green resin. So from this direction to 12 looks like a really cool leaf-shaped cab. From this direction, you can tell it has a resin backing. This is $10. It is number 212.
I'll go. You talk slow. I can do it from my computer.
All right. Diane, Chris is going to try to message you directly. So it might not show up in your messages like normal. It may be in your message requests. but it might actually pop up on the screen that he's trying to send you a message. If not, I'll give you our email address. You can just email us your email address. Number 212 is in doublets. Far City. Oh, really? Really? Really, Adam? Number 212. I'm just moving on because Adam is being Adam. Number 213, another doublet. 213 is $10. All right, Diane, Chris Peak message you. 14. Another $10. And they're not digging the doublets.
Mm.
And 215.
Ha! It's tag team silly, guys.
This one is longer, so it is $12. So it's a bigger stone. All right, Diane, let us know if that worked. If not, Chris will type our email address in there. Is this 3Cs?
It is 3 Cs.
All right, so we've nicknamed the stone the 3Cs because...
Oh, she got it and she replied.
Woohoo! All right, this is chalcedony with copper and chrysocolla. This one has a lot of copper. Don't want to get too close and get it out of focus.
I think you are too close because it's out of focus. Oh, there, and it's a poodle. Oh my God, it's a poodle with a birdie on his nose. Did you start with the price? Because these are pricey.
Well, I had started that way, but
Do
I
you
didn't
see
mention.
the poodle?
It is $29.
Oh my God. This is the cheapest of the 4.
If you turn it that way,
If nobody buys it, it's going in my little collection of bizarre.
if you turn it that way,
Then it's
it's just a dog.
dogging, riding a horse. No, now it's a beaver.
Adam sees a fox.
What
Chris?
does the fox say?
All right, they're just going up from here, people. So if you like that stone, that was the cheapest.
What does John
$35
say?
is $217. I'm going to give you a side view as well because it does have a little bit of a dome. This is number 217.
These are some with the clearest chalcedony.
That is just gorgeous. I'm going to put my hand behind it.
Tilt it up more so that that copper flashes at the bottom. No, your hand behind it's bad. So you can get that copper to go coppery. There it went.
That is $35 for 217. Now 218 is mostly round. Might be a slight roval. Liz, don't encourage either of them. $35 for 218. And hopefully you can see that copper. I'm going to turn it this way because I think it'll flash better.
Yep, they smelt a lot of this material is just destroyed. Too close. Oh, but it's got iris effect in the agate part.
218.
It's too far away.
And the last one, also $39, does have a vug in the back. The vug is matrix, but the vug probably is where the copper is actually all. This one even has a little pink in it. Okay, $39.
For $219.
Not even going to bother with the price, showing you the price, because I got to show you this stone. This is amazing.
It's huge.
It looks like a tree. And there's your trunk and a branch, and it has like a dogwood tree, a cherry blossom tree.
Oh yeah. Those flowers. Janet would like that one.
Janet, you have really good taste.
She was waiting on the biggest one. She knew it was there.
You know what you should do? Do some condensing to make my life easier because this is like really tall. All right. Chrysoprase in matrix is up next. Saying in Indonesia, this is number 220. So this is all the chrysoprase, and this is in matrix. Well, that is the matrix. The matrix always reminds me a little bit of Malagano jasper. This is number 220, and it is 12.
So green, so
very, very green. 221. And 221 is 12. And these are light. Compared to some stones this size, these are relatively light. 222 is up next. And 222, it is blurry. 222.
221 for Nikki.
Nikki takes 221. 222 is 12. See if I can get it. No, Chris said it was blurry on his side. Let's see if I can get it to focus on the price.
It just doesn't like movement. When you stop, it's fine. Yep, it was perfect right there. I mean, it was like 10 seconds ago. But.
Yeah, but before you told me that was too close.
I think it depends on the stone.
223 is up next.
How much the stone's going to be a problem.
$223, and 223 is 12. 223 for John.
223 for John.
Beating Nikki. Well, the recap, hopefully they won't be blurry. Not mixed,
Not
right?
Mixed yet.
All right, Marcasite earring pair number 300. If you're not an earring person, you don't make earrings. These are thick enough they could be whatever you wanted. Has it focused?
It focused, then it went out of focus.
Trying to get it.
It's in focus.
It's in focus. Okay. There's so much going on in this stone. I can't even tell if it is unfocused because the stones kind of look unfocused. This is number 300 Marcasite earring pair, and this earring pair is 16. You're not turning that off, are you?
Turn it off for you. So,
oh my God, don't turn that off.
Okay.
Oh, his man bear pigs are on his mantle.
And they make him chuckle.
Now this stone looks a little bit more focused as a stone. So hopefully this one will focus nicely. This is number 301. No.
I think it's the stone.
I moved it. Hold on.
It's not terrible. We're experimenting with the background. Oh, when you got really close, it focused this time. Yep. That one likes the matte background.
All right, 301. Again, thick enough to be whatever you wanted. 301 is 14. Is the price in focus?
The price is in focus.
Okay.
But at an angle. Show Adam this bear.
Adam, we have bears that really look like bears now. Sorry, segue from my husband.
Like a 3-pound bear. Well, if your bear was a unicorn color.
What's wrong with unicorn bear? All right. Number 302. How are these?
Too far away. And berry bears. Oh, it is a berry bear. It's the color of berries. Yes, and now angle it to get rid of that flat. Two hands was bad. It was going really well till your second hand went in there. Oh, that's pretty good. Yep, one hand is better.
And thick enough to be whatever you want. And number 302 is upside down 16.
He likes misfit toys. I don't blame him.
I don't blame you on misfits. I'm married to Chris.
Hurtful.
And again, thick enough that these can be whatever you want. Number 303, our biggest marcasite earring pair.
That is coming across.
Yeah, that is nice. These are 19. Trying to get them stable in my hand so you can see the price. Although Ellie wrote these and her handwriting was always a little odd. All right, number 304. Remember we had the Thompsonite earlier, which is really not naturalite. Nice bugs in that pair. Nice, Adam. This is Thompsonite as well, but these are earring pairs. And yes, they are little, so they really do lend themselves to nice little earring pairs. They are thin, so I would go with earring pairs as opposed to anything else. They're really hard to hold in my hand. Yeah. Stable.
You got to get closer so we can see the patterns, because they just wash out.
Okay, let's try something different. Does that do anything?
It hadn't switched yet. And no, that was way worse.
Okay, I have another idea. Because they're very tiny. How's that?
That's better if you could bring them up at an angle or tilt your phone more flat and bring down.
I get too much of a shadow.
Yeah. Anyway, I think they get the idea.
All right, this is pair, I can't move much.
Pair 304.
Pair 304 for 19. We're going to keep these right here. Pair 305. How's that?
Haven't seen it yet. Oh, that's a little bit better. Oh, yeah. When you went in close, that was good.
305 for 19. $306.
Little triangles. No, they're little pizza pies.
They do look like little pizza slices. White pizza with pepperoni, which would be awful in my opinion. 306 for 19.
Not as bad as white pizza with tuna fish.
I don't really like meat on pizza. 307. And these are a little bit thicker. 307 for 19. Sometimes you got to use all kinds of different things to work. Put you guys back in the little phone holder.
put you in the song folder. How about some Mexican amethyst? Mexican dogtooth, I think.
Number 308. That is a gorgeous amethyst. Number 308. Nice thickness. And 308 is 19.
308 for Dr. Deb.
Dr. Deb, and we got a wow from Sarah. Funny story. So we bought these a year ago, January, and we kind of misplaced them, and Chris found them today. 309.
These are artisan cut from a guy in Texas, in the hill country.
And 309 is 19.
For Janet.
For Janet E.
And he wasn't at the show this year. So
No, because I think he was getting out of it. 310.
Here we bought all his black jade.
Yep. And 310 is 19. Get it resituated in my hand. 310. And 311.
That's a cute little
That
tortoise.
is really a cool stone. 311 for Janet E. as well for 19. Chris, I know we're going to Indonesia, but what is 312?
Oh, it's Indonesian agate.
All right, let's see if I can do this justice. Because all of this is super translucent. And now I'm going to put it in my paw, my fingers, and angle it so you can hopefully see all the pattern in it. How is it?
Blurry. Bring it closer. Now we're going to do it closer.
It's not even in focus on my screen.
Let's see. No. It was actually better closer, though. It was more in focus closer.
Had that now.
Waiting.
No, that's where it is.
Okay, it's the same. Janet wants it.
No, she doesn't.
No, it's 311.
312. Diane said it's perfect focus. See, the problem is all the pattern. Oh, get this again.
There's a lot of fortification going on in that agate.
How's that on the white background?
Too close. Still blurry.
Okay.
Well, if you think you might like it.
Well, other people are saying nice, and it's in focus, so maybe it's your eyeballs.
Oh, hurtful.
So again, focus or not, this part, you can see my finger running through it. It doesn't have to be in focus for that. That's how translucent that section is. And this one is 12 for number 312. Wrong direction. 313.
Isn't that a musical group? The Wrong Direction.
One Direction. And Adam, good point, Adam. Good point.
I feel a bit picked upon.
This is number 313. And 313 is 12. I almost lost the stone there. 313 is 12. And that number looks fairly focused here. So maybe it's you're not seeing. Maybe you. I don't know. I think Adam's right. And that one was one of the thinner ones of this one. 314 is a thick one, starting with the side. 314.
Honey colored.
It is honey colored. And again, I'm going to move my finger along it. This is not as translucent, although you can see some shadow.
A little flower at the top, but it's not in focus at the top.
Chris is saying that looks like a flower.
Or two donkeys kissing.
Oh, or two donkeys kissing. I think you're right, people. Chris might need an eye doctor or a psychiatrist.
Do they come as one?
No. 314 is 10. Rodney Dangerfield of Cabochons. All right, 315. I'm going to move out and move back in because there is such a pattern on this one that I'm hoping it can get the pattern and focus on it.
The pattern is so subtle, though.
The pattern is super subtle.
Occasionally when you were moving it, the pattern would pop out.
So this is 315, and that agateness, the pattern is crazy, and it has a little bit of shadow effect, and it is 14.
Kathy says focus is an issue for her too.
All right, thanks, Kathy. All right, blue opalized petrified wood earring pairs, starting with the least expensive at 26. Can you see the price?
Yes. And the pizza slices?
And the pizza slices.
These are pistachio pizzas with green sauce.
Oh, that sounds awful. Number 316.
Dr. Seuss story.
Look at the copper in them. And these are nice earring thickness, so they're on the thinner side. Number 317 is 29. I'm going to start with the price.
Because that's what we do when they're 25 or more. Very turquoisey.
Very, very turquoisey. This is 317.
That one came across nice for me.
318 is another 29. $29. And they're gorgeous. This is 318. And there they are back in my hand.
You see, these are focusing. And as soon as you stop moving them, they come in pretty good focus. I'm wondering if it's just the translucent stones that are so hard for the camera to pick up.
$319 is 35.
And all blue.
All blue all the time. Now these are thick enough that these could be anything you wanted. So if Nikki's still here, they could be rings. And there's the thickness. 319.
Just a wedge of blue opal.
And because everybody likes purple, we're going to end 319 goes to Janet E. We're going to end the 300 tray with purple. Purple moss agate earring pairs. So clear, you can see the price tag and you can see my fingers behind it. Thick enough, they can be whatever you want. They would be large earrings or small pendants or focals on something else. Number 320 is 15.
History of the World Part 1, Adam. Apparently they just made History of the World Part 2 after like a 40-year hiatus.
321. $321 is 14. 320 is going to John Graham.
John Graham.
321 for 14. These aren't the ones I picked.
Yes, I sold the ones that you picked
320.
for your personal collection because I like the doghouse, especially when it's chilly outside.
322.
Is that when you bought me that barn?
322. Stop talking. 322 is 16. These are gorgeous. They're very similar to the ones I picked for myself because I don't have purple earrings. Except I think mine are bigger. Go big or go home.
Teresa even bought me a bare bulb lamp for my shed.
323 are on the thicker side for earrings, but they're gorgeous. 323. So I know we've been struggling on the 300 tray with focus. When we do the recap, I'm going to try something different. So if you want to see them in round 2, stick around. We still have the 400 tray though. It's on Hulu. All right, Tusky, are you going to talk about the 400 tray?
Drill 320.
Drill 320 for John.
I can't write on there. My pen is dying. Hi, I'm here to talk about the 400 tray. So the number 400 has an interesting history. Once upon a time, talk about the stones. Okay, so we have at least.
You can't get good help when it's stuffed.
We have at least one new person here. So the 400 tray is our value tray. And there's a couple rules with the 400 tray. First rule is everything in the 400 tray is the same price. And tonight's price is 8. That's all of my feet plus my ears plus my tusks. $8. So that's the first rule. The second rule is that you can only have one per row of 4. So each row of 4 is similar stones. You can have one, unless there's leftovers at the end of the row, and then you can have as many more as you like. And that's that rule. And then the last rule is if you put backsies, or you claim one and you didn't decide you didn't want it, you can put it back, but you can't claim another one till the end of the row if there's any leftovers. So $8, one per row, until the end of the row. Putsy Backsies got to wait till the end of the row. Is that good, Teresa? Yay! And I'll be here all week. My name is Tusky. Tip your waitress.
Politically correct. Tip your server. Did you move?
No.
Although this whole first row is Mulligano, number 1 is the special one. This is number 400. Tusky needs a woolly rhino as a sidekick. It's a twofer. Yes, you get both stones for $8. I'm going to give you a side view because one is obviously thicker than the other, and this one, the rectangle, has a beveled cut. Dr. Deb takes the first one. So now I'm going to pick on Dr. Deb. Dr. Deb is out of this row. What that means is I'm going to show 3 more Mulliganos. She can't claim any until the end. This is also a beveled or bezeled cut. So bezeled on the edge. This is number 401.
Uh-oh.
Personally, I do it this way.
I see a giraffe.
Well, I see a dog. I see something. Number 401, Mulligano Jasper. If you like them really thick and beveled cut, This is number 402. That is a scene. There's a mountain, there's a lake, it's a black and white photo. It is number 402.
With a windmill.
I see a plane reflection in the pond. I don't see a windmill.
The windmill's in front of the mountain.
Okay. This is another scene, another thick one, 403. Dark side Mollicano is what I call it. All right.
It's a horsey eating a tree.
Now, anybody could have, well, Dr. Deb could have a second if she wanted a second in this row. Now we got a new row and everyone's in play. What is this, like random agates?
Yes.
Okay, it's the for how thick is 402. It was claimed already, so Dr. Deb does want it, but we'll tell you the thickness.
It's 7.
7 millimeters thick, but Dr. Deb claimed it. 401 is thinner, probably closer to 6, and 403 might be a little over 7.
5 and 7.
All right, random agates. I don't know what this is, but this is really cool. I like that line going right through it. This is number 404. And that is super freaking cool in my opinion.
It's a seahorse.
Okay, what kind of agate is it?
With
Dr. Deb, actually, Janet E. got 404, beating Dr. Deb.
And it is a...
Beating Nikki.
It's a purple agate from Indonesia.
It's a purple agate.
And who did you say, Janet?
Janet. 405. Now, Janet is out of this row until we get to the end. 405 is a white plume agate.
With a tiny dendrite.
406 is a traditional moss agate.
Very scenic.
Very, very, very green. Like horizontal tree of life green.
Mm-hmm.
Again, they're all $8 on the 400 tray, and that is 406. Oh my God, that is not an $8 stone. 406 for Dr. Deb, and 407 is on the screen, and Roseanne got beat by Dr. Deb. This is 407.
I call it a Picasso agate because it's just a little blobs of everything going on.
Okay, blobs of everything.
Adam would like that.
Adam beats Sylvia. Hey, Sylvia. All right, so there is one left, and beat Nikki as well. There's one agate left. This is the white plume with the little dendrite. Number 405 is available to anyone, including those who got something in this row. Moss?
Little
No,
river jaspers.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. 405 to Lori A. Lori, let us know if you want that drilled. New row, everybody's in play. And this is orbicular river jasper, aka ocean jasper, but Indonesian material.
That they get out of a river.
Number that they get out of a river. Number 408. Number 409. Drill 405 for Lori A.
Okay.
Number 410.
Green, tan, and a little bit of pink.
Candy corn like. This is the one that has the most, it's a pinky lavender, and this is 411. They didn't dig this row.
That's okay.
All right, our next row. Do you remember what was first?
That one's first. I don't even really enjoy it.
I know, but I want to do those like that. 411 for Janet E. 11. 412. This is the petrified wood row. Everybody's back in play. Adam, trust me, I have a cab hoarding problem. This is 412. I can't believe this petrified wood is $8.
With blue agate inclusions.
413 with blue chalcedony.
I have a hoarding problem too.
Yeah, but you sell them or make, if you want to keep them, usually you make jewelry for me now, or you put them in a frame. 414.
This is a weird
Saginite petrified wood.
It's so translucent you can see the soda straws in the
414
in the stone. 414 for Janet E.
And 415. I'd probably do that. 415. All right, that concludes that row. So Janet E, if you wanted another one. Oh, wait, Nikki.
Nikki got 415.
Nikki got 415, beating Kathy.
It's a very cool stone.
Beating Dr. Deb. Beating
Janet E.
Janet E.
Leah has 19 containers full of tabs.
Okay, Leah, you might have me beat.
This
Black
is-
and white jasp agate?
This is zebra jasp agate.
Zebra jasp agate, because everything goes with black and white.
The white is agate and the black is jasper.
Number 416. $8. Number 417. Number 418, 417 for Dr. Deb. You're trying to use some of them? Looks like white buffalo, but better. I like that. 417, you got beat, Roseanne. I'm holding 418. Drill that last one for Dr. Deb. 418. It's not a problem. It's a collection. Mary, I completely agree. And 419. And Mary, welcome. So I don't know how long you've been on, but this is what we call the 400 tray. And every cab in the 400 tray is $8. Today. Well, yeah.
Sometimes they're 9, sometimes they're 7.
All right. 418, John Graham. 419, Roseanne.
Graham and Roseanne.
All right. And Diane, you got beat on 419. But we do have
416 is
one still available for 16, and that can go to anyone who hasn't gotten one or anyone who has gotten one. And this is for 16. Second look at it. And then our last row in the 400 tray, Chris saved the best for last. And I'm going to do the thickest first. And the thickest, I'll give you a side view. This is 420, a petrified wood coffin.
I don't like surfboard shapes.
Surfboard shapes. I like surfboard shapes. This is number 420. Then they get thinner from here. Not super thin, just thinner. 421. 422. We kind of try to keep our cabs between 5 and 6.5 millimeters. So these are all within those. Nobody's ready for Halloween.
No.
422 for Janet E. And 423, our last stone of the 400 tray. So the 400 tray, I know, Halloween, as soon as 4th of July is over, they'll start decorating for Halloween. If anybody, Janet, if you want a second coffin, you can, that sounds really weird. All right, this is the recap for the 423 for Janet. So this is a Mulligano Jasper and 421 for her. This is number 401 Mulligano Jasper. This is the only relook you're going to get at the 400 tray. 403, the Scenic Mulligano Jasper. Orbicular River Jasper. I'm going to move this. Can you move the holder for a minute? Because there's not enough light. 408. How do they look?
They look okay.
409. 410. These are going to be the last look at the $8 stones. 412 petrified wood. 413. This one I'm going to pick up because it's too dark.
Like my petrified wood.
413 petrified wood. 416 zebra jasp agate. And 420 the thicker of the coffins. Now, before we get to the Oko slices, where's the stand? And the recap, yes, we have Oko slices tonight. We're going to do some quick base metal jewelry findings. So this is a base metal pin brooch. It is number 1. It is probably glue in, 40 by 30 cab. This is number 1. It's $1.
And it's sunburst.
Number 2, similar. It's $1. If not, these are going into grab bags for at Gem and Mineral shows. Number 3 is a scarf clip. You glue the cab to here or epoxy it, and then this is used to clip to the scarf. I'm not going to clip it and unclip it though. It's $1, and I have a total of 3 of number 3. Adam's going to take 1 of the number 3. If anybody else wants a number 3, I have 2 more. Also, glue in pin / pendant. These are, guess what? 2 for $1. And I have lots of these. This is number 4.
Adam wants all of the
number 3s.
Yes.
Adam, they're all yours.
beading Seritage.
All right, number 5. These are base metal. They are toggle clasps for a pendant. I'm not going to open these because this is brand new, never been opened. I bought it years and years and years ago. It was $5 then. It's $5 now. So they are toggle clasps, and there are 2 of them. I'm trying to get the glare out of there. I'm going to try moving it over here. Brand new, number 5, $5.
Sarah's getting the other 2 things because Adam feels bad.
Okay. Adam, you're so sweet. Same thing, number 6. There's 2 of them. Toggle clasps, $5. Number 6. Number 7, just a different style. 2 toggle clasps, $5. Number 7. The rest are onesies, 1 per package. Number 8, selling them at the exact same price I got them at, $3.50 for number 8. Number 9, $3.50. Number 10, $3.25. Number 11, $3.25. Number 12, a square one, $3.25. Yes, they are base metal. They are not sterling. If they are, they were a really good price and you're getting them. They're not labeled, so I'm selling them the way they are. Because I don't bead anymore and I don't use toggle clasps. Number 13 for $3. And then for any of my Texas people, you might know Gemco. This is exactly this price, $1.61. These are pins, so you could glue something to the pin. That's the end of those. Let's do geode slices.
Oh, geode slices. They're pretty.
They're going in the grab bags at Gem and Mineral shows. Wanted to give you guys first dibs. Oko geode slice. Some can be drilled, some cannot. If you want to know if one could be drilled, ask. I'm not going to tell you in advance because I'm not paying attention. They are $5 a piece. This is number 1.
They're all $5?
They're all $5. This one has a double opening.
Where are they from?
These are from Brazil and they are called Oko, O-C-O geode slices. They are polished on both sides. This is number 1 for $5.
That's pretty.
Number
Druzy.
2 for $5.
So I'm going to go look at it on my big screen because, you know, usually these come across really.
Number 3 for $5. Number 2 is sold to Sarah K.H. Number 4. I'm trying to show you. What? Well, I can hold them really still, but I actually have to move them to get them in my hand. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6 is the only one with purple.
Thank you, Adam. I know Sue B was here earlier. That's the only one with a little amethyst in it.
And the
Number 6.
druzy is amethyst. Sarah takes number 6. Number 7, huge, and has some shadow effect.
Put a leather cord through these and they are ready to go.
Number 8.
$19 a piece all day long.
Yeah, I did that when we had our store. I would just put a cord through them, loop the cord through.
Parents were willing to pay that for their.
And the small ones would go for 14 all the way up to 20. Number 9. Number 8 for Sarah.
I like that dark one.
Number 10.
Number 9 has a red fingerprint.
Number 9 for Sarah. Number 11 has such depth to it. I'm going to try to angle it so you can see that depth into that druzy cavity. Number 11. And then the back side.
And it's the shape of Africa. Or a rocket's kicking leg.
Number 12.
11 for Janet.
11 for Janet E. Number 12. Lift. 100 cabs of turquoise. Oh my God. Was that Adam? Because I couldn't see the name.
Mhm.
Number 13. Again, all the Oko geode slices are $5 a piece. Number 13.
Adam, did you stabilize it first, or was it already stabilized when you started working it?
Number 14. Number 15.
That was a sweet light color. This one's probably my favorite, number 16.
Number 16.
I don't know, there's a couple other good ones coming up. It looks, I see an orangutan face.
I'm just shaking my head. Number 16, Janet E. beats Sarah. Number 17.
And beat Jan.
Oh, yeah, and beat Jan. Number 17. Number 18. 17 for Adam.
Adam. Ooh, water level for 18.
18 is water level.
Adam beat Roseanne.
Number 19.
Lots of color in that one, too.
It's the other side of 19.
Are these all double-sided polish?
They are. Number 20. Number 20. Color resin. Oh no. Number 20 for Janet E. This is another one that has depth to it. I don't know if you can see that actually is an indentation full of druzy. This is number 21. Backside. 21 for Janet E. 22. 22 for Jan GC.
Jan G. That's my first Jan G.
Yes. Just didn't like. Number 23. Number 23. And the last of the $5, number 24. Can you condense them? And I'll do a quick recap.
Condensing forward.
Oh, that was a mistake. Jan doesn't want that one. She wanted the previous one, which was already claimed. Number 24. 24 for Adam. Chris is rearranging so I can do a quick recap. I'm going to take you guys out of the holder.
There's 2 left.
Okay. So now, number 13. And I'm only going to do one side. If you want to see the other side, ask me to flip it over. Number 13. Number 14. Number 15. Number 16.
It's like that piece that my sister asked us to do, which was a rock within a rock.
Number 17.
No, it was a rock within a horn.
The one that I wire upped.
Mm-hmm.
Number 18. Number 19.
17's a hedgehog.
Number 20, the water level. Number 21. 18 for Sarah. Can you move those? Number 22.
Gorgeous one.
Number 23. Number 24. I'm going to replace that 18 with a new 18 because we didn't have room for all of them. New 18. And then I'm just going to call this one 25. It's a little glary over there. Hang on. Moving it over. Number 25.
I'm a little glary.
Oh, I put my trunk on it. My sister's here. Hi, Diane.
All right. I know there's 11 of you left. We're going to do the quickest recap ever, but I don't have anything to recap because Chris hasn't gotten them ready for me.
They're ready. They're just on the floor. Say hello to Diane.
Hi, Diane.
I wonder what the temperature's like in Minnesota.
Yeah, what's the temperature in Minnesota?
It's cold.
We'll just start there.
Start with the 300s.
All right. Number 300. Okay, hold on. The lighter background's not working great. Number 300. Hot. It's freaking cold here. Number 30. Oh, I forgot to tell you the price on 300. Number 301. I'll tell you the price on both of them in a minute. 300 is 16. 301 is 14. These are marcasite earring pairs. Number 302. It's in the 40s here, Diane, with a wind chill in the 30s. Number 302 is 16. Number 303 is 19.
Yes, Adam. The same goes for the people who cut in half the tiny, tiny ammonites.
We need a white background for this. So 304 Thompsonite. As I show you 305, I'll tell you the price of 304. 304 is 19.
They're all 19.
Chris said they're all 19. 305 is 19. 306 is 19. 307 is 19. These are those agates that weren't cooperating. Maybe they'll cooperate now. 308 is 12. 309. Oh, softball in the 90s. That sounds like fun. 309 is 12.
Diane, did you see the picture of Teresa on her new e-bike?
310 is 10. 311, move that over here. 311, still glary. Try one other place. 311 is 14. These are the pricey 312 blue opalized petrified wood for 26. 313 for 29. 314 for 29. Then we have purple moss agate, maybe next summer. 315 purple moss agate. I'm going to put them in here, see if that's better. 315 for 14. 316, the really darker ones, for 16. And 317, super cool ones, for 14. See how the snails work in here. Nope, we're going to take them there. Number 1 fossilized agatized snail for 16. Number 2, 315 drilled for Lori A. Number 2 for 10. Number 3 for 16. Number 4 for 9. Number 5 for 13. Azurite and malachite, number 6 for 21. Yes, those are agatized, fossilized snails, not just the shell, right?
Correct. They're actually the internal mold that has been
Number
preserved
5 for
in
Adam.
agate.
This is number 7.
Number 5, Adam, is the best one. It's a snail within a snail.
Number 7 for 17. Number 8 for 17. Botswana, number 9 for 9. Yeah, come back, number 10. Number 10's not cooperating. Number 10 for 9. Number 11, my favorite. Number 11 for 8. Amber. I'm going to hold this one differently. Amber, number 12 for 14. Amber, number 13. It escaped. Number 13 for 16.
It's huge.
And blue opalized petrified wood, number 14 for 24. Give me the last of the recap.
Hit you with the last stone.
Blue lace agate, number 100 for 19. Number 101 for 19. Number 102 for 26. Black and red plume agate, number 103
Black blue.
for 16. Then we have the leaves, and I'm just going to show the leaves. They were $10 to $12. Nobody was really excited. So 104, 105, 106, and 107. If you want to see them up close, let me know. 108 is $29. It is copper chrysocolla in chalcedony, number 108 for 29. 109 is 35. 110 is 35. Chrysoprase in matrix, number 111 for 12. Same stone, number 112 for 12. The last one, we had 3 others of this amethyst from Mexico. This is number 113. This one is 19. Tiger stripe agate, number 114. And that one was 12. Another tiger stripe, number 115 for 12. Marcasite in agate, number 116 for 14. Marcasite in agate with a big old bug,
I like big bugs and I cannot lie.
Number 117 is 15. Purple Chalcedony moon. Number 118 is 14. Number 119
That's really purple.
is 14. Then we have 4 Thompsonites to end out tonight. Number 120 for 19. Number 121 for 19. Number 122 for 12. And number 123 for 16. Holy vey, people.
That was a lot of rocks. I enjoyed that very, very much because I've been stuck in the basement all week and nobody talks to me because I got put on the chair all by myself, just like I was to the timeout, even though I wasn't in timeout. And all my friends were on the other chair and they were just having a friend party and they forgot all about Tusky. So
Can I have the amber?
thank you all for joining us.
I don't know where it is, Sarah. Hang on. All right, that is number 12. This one is number 13. Good night, Adam. Say good night to Dawn. That's without the overhead light. I'm going to tilt this one up. This is 12. This is number 13. I'm going to flip them over so you can see the prices of both. I'll actually rotate them so they're in the right direction.
That big one is a killer piece. The little one's nice. But
Just
for,
depends on what shape you like.
but for $2, that big one is killer. And it has a wolf on the back.
Glamping with the horses. Different background. All right, number 13 for Sarah. Okay, you got the bigger one. All right, and if anyone wants to see pictures of anything else, let us know. I might do a recap tomorrow. I might not. It depends on what tomorrow brings and how cold it is in my basement. Although I have to make jewelry. So,
It's going to be warmer outside. I mean, colder. It's going to be cold outside. But we are going out because the restaurant in the next town over is having halibut special. Because
and we're all about the halibut.
halibut season is like a week long here, and it's amazing.
All right, everybody. Have an awesome rest of your weekend. We're live again on Wednesday with new material and who knows what else.
Are there any mammoths?
There's no mammoths. We're not going to sell you Tusky.
Well, that's good.
Oh, that's really cool. Say hi to Steve and Debbie. Next week, we will be doing nothing, which is nice. The following week, Diane, we're going to the Crown of Maine, which is the top of Maine by Canada, but inland.
And then we will be eaten by a mosquito.
Or a moose.
The non-vegetarian mooses. Anyway, good night, everybody. We'll see you on Wednesday.
It's called Wednesday Rocks.
Wednesday Rocks.
All right, good night, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.